At Miyagami Private Academy, there is a group of girls who have more power and authority than any of the faculty members. Miyagami Academy Maximum Authority Wielding Best Student Council, otherwise known as
Best Student Council!
Excuse me.
Yeah? Can I help you?
Can you tell me where I can find the best student council?
Oh yeah, get ready for this. 2 pair.
I'm all messed up.
You said it, kiddo.
I wasn't talking about me. I was talking about my cards.
So how about you?
3 cards.
Sorry, guys, but I got a full house.
She got us. Sayuri, you're really good at this. Not so fast. I've got a straight flush.
No way!
Nice try, too bad. Very disappointing. I'd like to go ahead and thank you in advance for all the snacks that you're going to buy me.
She won for the past 7 days in a row!
Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, you're right. That's what the rules say. Sorry, guys. Maybe next time. Keep trying.
That was impressive, Rain. Bet the only thing you're good at is cheating.
How could you, Rain? You cheated.
You mean this little putz has been cheating us for an entire week? That's terrible! That's really not cool.
Not cool.
How about I make a deal with you? We won't count that last round, okay?
I tell you what, I'll count!
You really should be careful about trying to deceive people. You should always remember that what goes around comes around, Rain.
With all due respect, Miss Vice President, if people aren't aware that they're being cheated, then as far as they're concerned, they're not, are they?
That's interesting. Is this your own theory?
No, ma'am, it's just human nature.
Excuse me, but just who are you? I'm sorry, this area is reserved for authorized personnel only. I finally found you, Sayuri Hida. Do I know you? So you've forgotten about me. I think I can help jog your memory. Do you remember? Yuko Kimizuka? Hida! I see that you were still practicing the sword. So tell me how many people you've managed to hurt with it so far, Sayuri. Hurt like my father. Please stop this.
You can't just barge in, say whatever you want, and attack a member of the student council?
Miss Yuko Kimizuka, is it? I don't know what's going on here, but acts of violence are prohibited inside the school grounds. If you insist on continuing this violent behavior, the Miyagami Academy Maximum Authority Wielding Best Student Council must take action. I must have let my emotions get the better of me. I sincerely apologize for disrupting the order of your school, ma'am. I am truly sorry. I'll be waiting for you outside tomorrow afternoon, so we can settle this then.
Excuse me.
Can you please explain what just happened?
Miss Vice President, that girl was Sayuri's cousin, her nephew, her niece.
She can't be all three.
That was her cousin, Sadami.
But that's not the same name she gave us.
Sayuri's family is wacko. You know, they don't practice kendo, so I guess all that beating each other up must have caused some head trauma along the way.
Are you lying to us, Rain?
No, ma'am, her family's weird. Let's go, Sayuri.
But
Come on.
Are you really gonna let her get away with that? It's totally obvious that the lame excuse she gave us was a lie.
Yeah, I know. Rain and Sayuri have been friends for a long time, so I'm sure Rain knows what's going on. But I'm not so inconsiderate as to force her to tell me anything that she wants to keep private. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready.
But...
Have a little faith in your friend, Kaori.
Yes, ma'am.
How come? What for? Why does this have to happen now?
Kimizuka, 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 Kimizuka.
Sayuri! Stop! Sayuri! please, just try to calm down.
Hey, wait a minute!
What do you want?
Well, I wanted to tell you Sayuri's a good person.
Huh?
She's pretty quiet and she kind of keeps to herself, so we don't always know what she's thinking, but I know that Sayuri's a really nice person. I'm telling you the truth. I wouldn't lie. Listen to me, please.
I understand. But even though she may be a good person to you, to me she's my father's enemy and I want revenge.
Your father's enemy?
I've got no choice but to face her in battle. I'm sorry, kid. Now get out of the way, it's dangerous.
Her father's enemy? Sayuri?
Well, I had no idea that any of this was happening. I do appreciate your call. Thank you very much, Cindy.
So should we begin investigating?
Yes, Cone. But I must say it makes me uncomfortable prying into people's pasts like that.
Miss President, is it true that you recruited Sayuri into the best student council?
That's true. I met her for the first time at a martial arts competition hosted by the Jinguchi conglomerate. That's when I met Rain as well. Back then, Sayuri was considered a genius among young martial artists. She was even a hot topic in the media.
That's right. I remember seeing her on TV.
But Sayuri didn't compete that day. She withdrew from the competition right before her first match. I still remember it so vividly to this day. Sayuri, crying on Rain's shoulder, her glasses and an abandoned bamboo sword lying on the floor. At that moment, Sayuri seemed so fragile, like glass. She was on the verge of falling apart. Something terrible must have happened to her.
Is that why you invited her to join the best student council?
Yes?
I'll have the covert squad investigate.
Please keep your findings confidential.
Of course we will, Miss President.
Nanaho?
What's up?
Well, it seems that neither Sayuri nor Rain has eaten their dinner. Is everything okay? Machi's really depressed about it.
Really depressed.
They both told me they felt like they were coming down with a cold. They're probably just resting in their rooms.
What's that saying? Only a dummy can catch a cold.
Take that back. Sayuri's not a dummy.
What's the matter with you all of a sudden?
I'm sorry, but she's not a dummy.
What's going on?
It's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Sayuri! Hey, Sayuri! I'm coming in. It was an accident. It was just bad timing, an unavoidable accident, and there was nothing that you could have done.
It was my fault.
You did nothing wrong.
I made a terrible mistake.
It wasn't your fault, Sayuri.
You're a liar, Rain!
Yeah, you're right. I'm a liar. I cheat people, and I always run away when I get into trouble. But you gotta believe what I'm saying, because I know it's true. You didn't do anything wrong, Sayuri. I didn't? You know what I think? Sometimes you focus on too many things at once. I think maybe you'd be better off if you couldn't see it all.
The president hasn't made it back yet, huh?
No. I need Miss Kanade to be by my side at a time like this. I want her to tell me that everything is going to be okay. I might believe it if I heard it from her.
Reno.
Coming! Can I help you, miss?
Sorry to bother you so late at night, but I'm the one who called you earlier. I'm Sayane Katsura, representing the Miyagami Academy Maximum Authority Wielding Best Student Council.
I see. So Mr. Kimizuka's daughter Yuko confronted my daughter.
If it's not asking too much, could you please tell me what happened between Sayuri and Yuko's father?
Well, it's a pretty long story. Are you sure you have the time?
Yes, ma'am.
These days, the Hida family is associated with the Hida Kasei style of martial arts. But that style was derived from a killing technique used by our family during the Civil War, the Hida Kasatsu style. That particular fighting style was supposed to disappear as times changed. But there was something we hadn't counted on. Sayuri's abilities. And just how much of the Hida family's blood flowed through her veins. Sayuri was able to master the Hida Kasatsu style on her own without family instruction.
So it wasn't until after the incident that we realized the power she possessed. By then it was already too late. Too late to do anything about the mistake we had made.
Hida Kasatsu style. Father.
Don't you think we should stop the match now, Mrs. Hida?
We can't do that. Someday Sayuri will be responsible for passing on the Hida style. Running away is not an option.
You can defeat her, Father!
You can do it, Sayuri! You can beat him!
No, she just used the Hida Kasatsu style.
Father! Please, Father! Please tell me that you're okay! Father! I understand. It was a practice match with her instructor?
No one even suspected that Sayuri would be capable of the Hida Kasatsu style.
And what happened to her instructor?
The tendons on both of his arms were torn as a result of the accident, and we've been told that he'll never be able to hold a sword again. If Sayuri had been using a real sword that day, her instructor wouldn't be alive.
It's clear that I can never wield a sword again, Rain. And if I never again hold a sword, then I'm just a girl with glasses.
Sayuri. Then I guess you don't need this anymore.
Huh? Who are you?
If you're not going to use this, do you mind if I take it?
Well, I didn't really...
That's what I thought. How would you like to join the best student council?
The best? Student council?
It's the Miyagami Academy Maximum Authority Wielding Best Student Council. Together we can create a paradise.
It's not a bad idea, Sayuri. Let's go see this Miyagami Academy. If you stay here, you'll just keep feeling sad, upset, and all miserable. But you don't have to. Sometimes it's okay to run away. Rain, I don't... Oh, come on, let's check it out.
I came to this academy to escape my sword, in order to start a new life. But after everything that happened, I still couldn't let it go. And now I know why I couldn't. Yes, I've received your report. Thank you again for such a prompt response, Sayana. Well, now we know what happened to Sayuri, but there's still one question that's been left unanswered. Why didn't Sayuri choose to give up her sword after she caused such a horrific accident?
I think that's pretty obvious, Kon.
Huh?
Because she loves it. It's not easy to let go of something you love.
Hey guys, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind helping me with something this afternoon. I'm ready to tell you what's going on.
We're over here, Sayuri.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, so you've thought about it? You've decided and you made up your mind?
I have.
So I guess this means I tried to help you out for nothing. I still think you should run, or maybe you should just keep quiet and avoid her.
But I can't.
Yeah, you're not really the type of person to run from her problems. You know, I think I could learn a thing or two from you. Just take a good look.
Oh, Rain.
See everything for what it really is.
I can see it clearly. I can see more clearly now than ever before.
Looks like Sayuri Hida chickened out. Oh, I get it. I guess a group attack on one person is acceptable in the cowardly Hida Kasatsu style of fighting. That's not true.
They're just here as my witnesses, to make sure things don't get out of hand.
Fine.
But Sayuri...
Just stay quiet and watch, Reno. Sayuri has chosen to fight her own battle. How can you still allow yourself to use your sword after what you did to my father?
I did a terrible thing to your father, but it was an accident. Every day I agonize over the pain I've caused him. But even so, I can never give up my sword.
Why is that?
Because I love it.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. So before we begin, tell me, is this a match, or is this a battle?
To me, this is vengeance for my father. To you, this can only be a battle.
Thanks for making that clear, Yuko.
You know I'm ready for you to use the Hida Kasatsu style.
I don't know what you're talking about! Show me!
How did it go, Yuko? How did Sayuri do?
Well, as you can see, I'm pretty beat up. She is unbelievable.
Just as I thought. She had no problem defeating me that day. Remember that what happened that day was just a terrible accident. Please don't hate Sayuri for it.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, I never really hated her to begin with. But I had to challenge her. I had to experience her talent myself. I wanted to see if she was a true swordswoman like I had always heard. I wanted to see her strength, because the person who was able to defeat my father had better be pretty awesome.
So what did you think of her, Yuko?
There's no doubt about it, Father. She's definitely a true swordswoman.
She's also a caring young girl with a warm heart. Sayuri has sent me flowers every day since the accident. She's never missed a day.
That's Sayuri Hida from the Best Student Council. I heard that she fought some girl in front of the school yesterday, and the girl had to go to the hospital. Oh, that's scary. Well, she's the #1 member of the assault squad. I'm not gonna mess with her. You wouldn't stand a chance.
Everyone is all excited about Sayuri, huh?
You're right.
Yeah, they're excited. You saw what she did yesterday.
Rumors are spreading around like wildfire.
Well, those rumors about Sayuri's fighting skills may cut down on the number of people who cause trouble around here. Which is a good thing, don't you think?
Miss President, the reason you invited Sayuri to join the Best Student Council was to give her a second chance. Am I right?
I guess that's partially it.
Sayuri!
Huh?
Hey, I totally understand if you want to go back to the dojo. Head back to the homestead and go home, you know?
No, I'm gonna stay. As a member of the Best Student Council's assault squad, I've got work to do.
I'm glad. Then how about we all get together and play another game of poker and we can wage our afternoon snacks again, okay?
Only if you promise not to cheat.
Ah, come on. If you just pay attention, you'll know if I'm cheating.
Fine, but I'm gonna watch you closely. I can see now.
Here, pool season is right around the corner, but this causes big problems at Miyagami Academy because of all of our beautiful students. Next time on Best Student Council, don't let her wear a swimsuit. We're gonna have the best summer ever.